us about what's been going on. And I guess the final thing is we have a very large network. We've been here since 1993. So we've been very well connected with government, what's going on there, private sector now, more than ever, and also with our non-governmental partners. So this means if you are a student here, there's opportunities for you to do internships or even be working at these different organizations, and vice versa. If people are interested in our program, they send them to us as well. So just wanted to give you a brief overview of who we are, Peace Operations Policy Program. Again, inside your folders, you have plenty of more information. And I am from New Jersey, and that's why I talk so fast.
Okay, the final panelist for this group is Dave Harlan. He's sort of been to all of them, listened to all of it, and he'll now say what he thinks he heard and his impressions.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces out here of people who've been in the civil affairs business for quite some time, and I'm glad to see you. I want to thank for the privilege of coming here today, being invited to speak. Of course, thank Dave Davies and Allison from GMU, and also Bob Fiedler from Reserve Officers Association, General McCarthy. Sir, it's good to see you again. Also, Dennis Bartlow, thank you, sir. And I appreciate the efforts that these three organizations have brought to bear on getting us all together at least 6 different times over the past year. And we want to address those issues, I think, of our time. It's an exciting time to be involved in civil affairs. I've started in civil affairs back in 1994 when most people didn't know what it was, and when I asked you what you did, they still didn't understand it when you told them. And now it seems like everybody is an expert in civil affairs and wants to tell you how to do it. But it's not, as I've been told, rocket science. No, it's not. But what in our, unless you are in rocket science in the military, what is in the military? I think it's taking our young people off of streets and parts of our country and training them in what it is they need to do at the time. And I think in civil affairs we've done that. We've survived by doing what we had to do when we had to do it, with what we had to do it with, and many times we didn't have much to do it with. I've been asked to comment on the 6 different conferences that we've had so far, and possibly maybe suggest some things we might talk about in the future. The 6 conferences we've had so far, and I've been able to attend each and every one of them, did a couple of things for me. One, they introduced me and kept me current on topics that were being brought to the forefront that I didn't have a lot of visibility on at the time. I'm up at the Peacekeeping and Civilian Operations Institute, the U.S. Army, up at the U.S. Army War College in Carlisle, where I'm the only Marine on staff and therefore the resident spy and surgeon. And in going up there, when General Mattis asked me, in so many words, to go up there, I was not sure that that was the place for me, because I had been in operations for a period of years, and I didn't know why they were sending an operator up there with all those smart people up there, the academics. And then I kind of figured out after I was there for about 6 months, the reason I was sent there was probably to link the terrestrial with the celestial. And when they come up with theories and doctrine and drag it down into the mud, the sand, and the dirt to see if it actually works. And the experience I've had, and my comments are basically a result of my experience and limitations and what I have experienced, because if you ask anybody in here in any particular engagement they've been involved in, their experience was probably different than mine. But mine revolved around spending 10 years with the 3rd Civil Affairs Group out at Camp Pendleton. And then to include 2 tours in Iraq, and also a tour in Honduras for a year with General Maney, who I understand is I haven't seen him yet this morning, but I hope I get to see him here before the conference. And there's 2 tours in Iraq. The second tour was most informative for me because I was with the 1MEF at the time, and we were going back into Iraq to do something that probably Marines hadn't done a great deal of since Vietnam